Welcome to today's Pray Podcast.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
It's Jake and Poppy coming at you from not recording in 2 weeks because we had Thanksgiving to do and Poppy was in the woods hunting, which,
Nothing happened.
sorry for Poppy because he didn't kill anything and he had a boring ass time.
Sometimes I felt like that. But you know what? I had a great time regardless.
Good. What did you do in the downtime when you weren't hunting? Like when you were in the cabin? Did you get in the hot tub?
No, I did not get in the hot tub.
What the fuck
You know
were you
what?
doing?
So
Were you paying penance?
So when I was there, I'm gonna just give you a brief overview of every day I was there.
All right, hit me with it.
I woke up at 4:00 and got ready.
You really slept in.
Yeah.
That's insane. You slept in that much. You wasted your days. You hunted all night?
No. I didn't. You can't hunt at night. You're not allowed.
So you got a couple hours of hunting in and that was it.
I mean, I went owl hunting in the night.
You ever kill one?
I've never killed an owl, but I've definitely hurt its feelings.
I knew a guy who killed an owl.
Really?
And I think I actually killed the owl unintentionally.
You're the guy?
So here's technically whenever you
Erectically?
whenever you make a giant piece of artwork, you have to hire people to do it. So just listen to me. Let's say you're making a sculpture. You have to hire 10 guys to help you build the sculpture. That's a piece of artwork. Because you hired them to build it for you, you're still the artist, even though they did the work. So I feel like I'm the killer of this owl because I pointed it out.
Okay.
Do you understand? I said, hey, there's an owl there, guys. And the guy said, where? I said, right there in that tree. And he looks at it and he brought his rifle out and he shot it out of the tree.
Who did?
I ain't telling.
Was this recently?
No, this is when I was a kid.
You were a child?
I was a child.
And you told a grown-up there's an owl and the grown-up
Not a
shot the
grown up,
owl?
another child.
You were 2 children shot an owl?
I feel like I'm the killer because I pointed out the owl and he killed it. And I didn't stop him.
How are you supposed to stop a guy with a gun?
I wish we could figure it out.
You were as much of a victim without getting killed as the owl was. Honestly.
But had I not said anything, that owl would still be hooting to this day.
Yeah, that's probably true. No. Be dead.
You think?
It was either going to die a life of a shot in the head. Was it a shot in the head, you think?
Probably not. Probably a lung shot. Probably perfect to lung and heart shot.
Well, then it was fine. It was as close to euthanasia as you can get.
Yeah. Maybe you're right. 13 years ago to this day.
13 years ago.
Yeah.
You weren't a child.
Yeah, I was. I was 16 years old.
That's not a child. You could drive.
Yeah. I mean,
Whenever you can drive.
legally.
Whenever you can drive, you can vote. Whenever you can vote, you can drink. Whenever you can drink, you can serve in the army. You're 16 years old.
I couldn't drink.
And instead of doing all those other things, you decided to
Kill
someone
an
else.
owl.
You decided to kill an owl. Did it screech?
I don't know.
Did it hoot?
It was actually probably a pretty good shot because it was at least 80 yards away.
That is a pretty good shot.
Yeah. You know how we saw it? He was driving.
Yeah.
Saw its eyes in a tree. I said, I think there's an owl there. He pulled the car over to the side, got his gun out, shot it out of the tree. Hey, I'm not proud of this. I'm not proud of this story. But and sorry for sweeping the podcast out of your hunting stuff and telling you about murdering an owl.
My brother
as a
saw an owl.
16-year-old.
It landed right next to him.
I'm so glad I wasn't near it because I would have been like, hey, man, look, there's an owl. And he probably would have got some kind of devilish possession over him to kill it.
My brother killed it. My brother killed an owl. Hey, ASPCA and PETA, go after my brother. He killed a fucking owl and left it lay there. It's probably still alive, but he got shot it. He actually shot its rectum out, and it's bleeding out its rectum still.
God. What kind of earth are we living in now? We're in a violent world right now.
Yep.
Anyways, give me the rest of
It was actually an Israeli L.
Give me the overview of your days. Before you give me the whole overview of your days while hunting, let's put the rap right here.
Cannaboid.
In my head, I got several thoughts. In the kitchen, I got several pots. And guess what on my nose? I got several snots. And you know what? I think a lot. I like to kick it around on the block. I don't give a motherfuck. And I'm gonna have to keep this fucking chain in the lock. And you're never gonna obtain what I got in my socks. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of cheddar. I've seen better weather. But if it gets really cold and ugly outside, I'm gonna have to get better. Putting my socks on my feet. Listen to raps on the beat. Listen to me on the streets. If you get scary, you got the creeps. You got scared, you watched a horror movie. I got a whore, she's sucking on Goopy. That's me, I'm a rapper, you see. And you never see me on the motherfucking TV. You never see me on the radio or hear me. I'm coming at you, beer me. Give me another beer quick and I can drink it so clearly. And I'm gonna have to see you and give you my CD. Listen to it quick, listen to me. Sick and vomited shit. Sick and vomited shit, bitch, get the fuck up.
Flixer with a cardigan sweater. And I'm gonna start to rap again, but I'll get better. And I'm like, what the fuck isn't in the udder? It's on the bottom of a cow. Give me the milk, mommy milkers. And I'm like, I want another robe made of silk. So I go to Asia, get all of the worms. And I'm like, where the worms at? They're like in the trees. I say, give me all the worms, bitch. And they're like, yo, get on your fucking knees. I say, no, I'm not committed seppuku. I said, not committed seppuku. How about you fucking do me? Yeah, I'm not gonna do you, bitch. I'ma do me. And I do a fucking doody next to the silkworms. And I get my motherfucking silk robe made right in front of me. You're like, huh? I'm kinda tired and I got a fucking bum in me. And why is everybody looking at me so crumbly? I said, how about you shut the fuck up, G?
Flixer.
Yo. Open up your eyes and make me a silk robe, bitch. I want pajamas too. Shut the fuck up and work, bitch.
Flixer.
Get your kids to work too, like you do for you. Get your kids to work for me and for you. For you, for me.
Flixer.
America. So I'd wake up 4 o'clock, leave by 5 because we'd have to drive a little while. Even though we were right next to where we were hunting, the way the road goes, you'd have to like go up and back. Like you'd have to make it like you'd have to go way out here and then cut back and go this way because there's only one road there. And so we would get there around 5:25, 5:20 or whatever. And then we'd walk in and you'd have to walk in as far as you wanted. And then we'd hunt the whole day. We took our lunches with us. We hunted the whole day, never went back home. And then around 6 o'clock, we were back at the truck, 6:30, because it gets dark around 5:30. Get back to the truck, drive home. And then we were like, well, where do we want to eat? So we'd go and eat at April's Pizzeria. You're not supposed to ask about April. I think she's dead. That's what my dad said. But he also, sometimes my dad doesn't know how to order for himself.
Yeah.
So
you would hunt from 4 a.m. to 6 p.m.?
Basically. By the time I got to my spot, I walked in and got to my spot. It was about at first light, which is around 6:30 to 7, depending on the cloud conditions.
Oh my gosh.
And then you'd set up for the morning, you'd do something. I kind of did a lot of walking. I'd move around a lot. First day I saw a pretty nice buck, which is good, but that's on the serious note. But then I'd kind of like walk around midday from like anywhere from like 11 to 1, I'd kind of move around, and then I'd find a new spot. It would take you a while to get to a new spot. It's it's a big area. So you can kind of entertain yourself like walking around.
Yeah.
And for me, I can entertain myself just learning about, like, looking at sign of animals and kind of like thinking about it, and I can kind of entertain myself that way. Other people like yourself would probably go, I don't give a shit, and just keep walking. But I like to solve the puzzle. I like life puzzles. So I like the puzzles of animals.
You like life puzzles.
Yeah. I always wonder why someone's thinking something and why they didn't do it the way I would.
What's another life puzzle?
I don't know. I mean, the puzzle I was solving was, where are the deer? Where are the big bucks, big bucks? And why aren't they here right now? That's the puzzle you're always trying to solve. And where can I find them? Where can I find the big bucks right now? Why are they not here? Why are they there? So you were saying, like, you would rather hunt people, but they're way easier to kill, by the way.
The life puzzle
Yeah.
is solving where the big bucks are.
I think that's for a lot of people in the hunting world. I think that's it. The life puzzle was where the big bucks are. And that's
here's the thing, buddy.
Honestly,
where the big bucks are, that's where the money is.
That's true.
So you want to kill the big bucks?
Blue cheese.
You got to get the big money.
Texas tea.
You got to go out there to Utah, find one of them outfitters, say, "Hey, here's $2,500. Put me in the spot."
Jack the price up.
Now I'm getting one of the bottom tier guys.
Yeah, you're definitely getting the bottom tier guys. It
I
takes that much in gas to get there.
No, because I want to still hunt. I don't want them to just set it up for me. Pay a guy $2,500, hunt on his land. I know there's what we call a big buck.
A moose, baby.
There's a big sexy moose out there.
There's a big old boom, baby.
And he's just buck snorting at you like crazy. You got to find him, though. You got to find him.
This moose goblin.
And when you kill him, you best believe this place that you paid $2,500 to, they ain't helping you. You got to do it yourself.
No way. How many acres has it got?
20,000.
No horses.
They know that the big baby sexy moose is out there. You just gotta find
in
it.
Utah.
Yeah, so if you want to go where the big bucks are, you gotta pay the big money.
You know where I like to deep sea fish is in motherfucking Kansas.
So,
and I'm like, yo, I'm about to fish for a marlin.
I will say, well, real hunting for realistic people is kind of what you're doing. You're hunting. You're not really trying to get a trophy. If you come across a trophy, that's cool, but you're kind of hunting for meat.
Me, I'm not, but I will shoot a doe if I want to. I just don't want to.
But even if you kill a big buck, you're still going to eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if you kill a trophy.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
Everyone that shoots a big buck also eats it.
Yeah.
Or they donate it.
I tattooed this guy who does big buck hunting. I'm saying big money hunting. And he was I didn't tattoo him. I tattooed his girlfriend.
Okay.
But he was a big douchebag. We had an 8-point in our lobby at the time. Mm-hmm. And the guy said, "Hey, who killed that deer out there?" I said, "Oh, so-and-so killed it." He goes, "Huh, they ever kill any big ones?" And I'm thinking, you're 5'4". If I would hunt you and hang you on the wall, my other friends who hunt humans would say,
"Nice mink."
Yeah. If I hunted you and killed you and hang you on the wall, my other friends who hunt humans would say, "You ever kill any big ones?"
They'd be like, "This is what they'd be like, huh? Hey, I see you got that 5'4" dumb mount. You ever shoot any smart ones?"
Literally. This is also a person who told me that once I finished this big tattoo project that I was working on, if I wanted to, I could pose my tattoo, the person, with this guy's pit bulls.
Yeah.
And he could photograph it and make it look really cool.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I don't want a pit bull near my clients. Those things killed me.
You know it would enhance your artwork? Couple of pit bulls and a girl with a wife beater with no bra with her wee little nipples poking out. Dirty wife beater. Aeropostale shorts. Blue.
Hashtag lifestyle.
Wearing flip-flops. One of the thongs is broken.
Yeah, so, man, that kind of hunter is lame.
Yeah.
I don't like that kind of hunter.
Well, that's just a douchebag.
They got douchebags in every genre of activity.
Yep, they do. It doesn't matter what you're into, whether it's pickleball or banging broads.
You think that there's douchebag pickleballers?
Yes.
You think?
Yes. Because I played adult league soccer where you in this league you had to have a girl on the field at all times because
Why?
because of the league you're in. So it was like a co-ed league. You have girls and guys, and for it to like basically if you didn't have a girl on the field all the time, you're cheating because you could have a bunch of guys that are super awesome, that are faster, stronger, that played all D1 soccer and just play in a lower league, and then you destroy everybody.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're in a league where it's supposed to be like, this is just fun. We're playing with girls and guys, just playing around, having a nice time. And people wanted to fight me over it.
I love that story.
So it's like,
what did you do that made somebody want to fight you?
play defense.
So you stiff-armed some guys?
Nope. I
Chest
literally
bump?
just touched them like this.
Oh.
And they were like,
the
"Get
guy's
the fuck
like,
off me."
The guy's like, I can't tell if Poppy wants to freak me or fight me.
Right. And so people take that seriously. So there's definitely some douchebag. I mean, you've probably played pickup basketball, and even though you're with a bunch of friends, somebody said something to take it seriously.
Yeah.
Like you were like, "Oh, I thought we were having fun. I guess we're not having fun for 5 seconds."
Yeah.
Where they go, "That's a foul," or something. You know, it's like, who gives a shit, you fucking baby?
We're playing.
Yeah, because if I don't like how
There's
we're playing,
nothing on the line.
The thing is, you know what's funny is that if I don't like how we're playing, I just stop and go somewhere else. The world is so big, we can just stop doing it and do anything else.
Yeah. If you see
It doesn't
somebody-
make you a quitter. It just means that you don't like it anymore, and I'm going to go do something else.
anything else.
Yeah. It's like, actually, I think I'm going to go.
I'm going to go play pickleball.
Yeah.
And then you go to pickleball and the guy's like serving weird. And you're like, fuck this shit. I'm going to go play basketball again.
Well, it is a quitter if they're just doing better than you and you don't like it.
That is a quitter.
And that's how people who play dirty in certain things, they like to make it seem. They're like, well, I'm just better than you. No, you're a piece of shit that is trying to hurt people.
Yeah.
You're like trying to hurt somebody.
You're wearing cleats on the basketball court.
Right. It's like
That's going to hurt.
you're serving shurikens in pickleball. I can't
That's not
hit
regulation.
I can't hit it back.
That's not regulation size for a pickleball.
No, you definitely have to have something bigger, like a double-edged sword.
I used to be that guy.
One time a guy served me a mace.
Jesus Christ. How did he even get that on the court?
I don't know how he got through security because pickleball security is super tight.
When I worked at Chili's, I served shurikens
Right.
to this old couple. They were old. I mean, old. Senior
Like
citizen.
they dusted their skin off.
Like they had just gotten up out of bed because they went to bed at probably
55.
no. They went to bed at probably like 7 a.m.
Uh-huh.
and woke up 2 hours later,
Yeah.
9. I was there at Chili's working the breakfast shift.
Fuck.
They ordered
Worst
fucking
shift.
Chili's breakfast shift fucking sucks. But they
'Cause
ordered.
it's a Mexican restaurant.
The old man ordered chicken and waffles. I said, I'm going to serve this motherfucker shurikens. And when he went to bite into them, he said, "What the fuck is this? A shuriken?" I said, "Sorry, bitch."
Yeah.
He said, "I ain't playing Chili's no more." He didn't even tip me. He paid the bill, but he didn't tip me. I was like, "What the fuck? You just don't like the way I'm serving." And I realized I was being a dick.
Right.
That's not how you play Chili's.
You were just working.
You got to give him You got to give him his chicken and waffles. You can't serve him shurikens.
Yeah.
That's ninja equipment.
Right.
So, yeah. Sometimes you realize you're being a dick.
Right. Like one time I was working at Cheddar's back in the day, which is right up the street from Chili's here. And I think it's actually on the same gift card, if I'm not mistaken. And
It is.
And that and Bonefish, which I've never been to a Bonefish, but
Dude,
I've heard
I
that
literally
people
have a like $25 gift card that I got 4 years ago.
Yeah.
It's just sitting on my dresser. I'm gonna go to
Chili's,
at some
Cheddar's, Olive Garden, Bonefish.
Bonefish.
What the fuck is Bonefish? Yeah,
It's gotta be somewhere in like
apparently
Ohio.
it's Red Lobster, but it's like without the lobster, and it's like you get bones.
Ew.
Like, why would I give a shit about that?
Let me guess. They sprinkle Old Bay on bones.
Okay,
Bay
I guess I'll
bones?
lick it off. I mean, I'm definitely gonna lick it off, but I'm not gonna like it.
Boil the bones first.
I lick, but I don't like.
Yeah.
But I was in Cheddar's working. The freaking midday shift's the worst time to work at Cheddar's because everybody knows it's a fucking night spot.
You can say that again.
And guy said, "Hey, since this place is called Cheddar's, give me every cheese on your menu." And I was like, "Okay, would you like the?" And he goes, "Nope, no cheddar, everything else. I've already had the cheddar here, didn't like it." I'm like thinking,
What the fuck?
yeah, what the hell is this guy's problem? Like, our cheddar's the best. That's why we named the fucking restaurant after it. So I go back there and I say, "Hey, this guy wants all the cheeses except for the cheddar." And the other guy goes, "Oh, I know what you mean. Because we've had that problem in the past. But this time, I got on Grubhub. I ordered an entire samurai. And I waited for a little. I made that guy wait forever. Guy showed up in full samurai armor. He knew all the moves and everything. He had a freaking...
He had a Tonto blade.
He had a Tonto blade and a katana. He had freaking shurikens. He had his toes splayed like the Ninja Turtles. This guy was legit. Red armor, black undercloth.
I can see it.
White fangs.
Oh, yeah. This guy's legit.
I put him on a plate. I roll him out there. Guy goes, "I ordered cheese 45 minutes ago."
What the hell is this?
The samurai, a.k.a. the cheese he ordered, went, "What?" Cut his head off.
Nice.
Now that I realize the guy was just a cheese guy. He was showing up. He's already had the cheese that he was just a cheese guy. I'm the dick.
Yeah. It sucks when you realize that you're the dick, but everybody needs to have that point.
Uh-huh.
You need to realize that you can be a dick sometimes. Mm-hmm. But once you have that moment, you're way more patient with the dicks.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're like, you just haven't realized. You're
like,
the one doing it.
It's like, this guy's a dick. And I understand that not all dicks are made the same.
Right.
Some are
old.
Some are old.
Some like cheese.
Some like cheese.
Some are samurais.
Some like to cover their heads.
Some
are shy.
wear cleats when they're playing basketball.
Right.
Some play pickleball. Some like to hunt.
Some are hairy.
Some are 5'4".
Some are stinky.
Some are winter.
Some have big heads. Some have girth
Some wear pink.
to their bodies.
Some are skinny. But until you realize that you can be a dick sometimes, you need to be patient with the dicks, and maybe you'll realize you're being a dick sometime.
Yeah, come on.
And that's the message of the podcast today.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to tell the podcast?
Probably a lot. I think we've been talking for like 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it's been 24 minutes. But
It's possible.
it doesn't matter.
It's possible.
Let's keep going a little bit, because we can be done with talking about being a dick. You know, we overviewed your hunting. We
So
overviewed,
what is it about peck-pecks?
I don't know. But we're done talking about being a dick in sports,
Right.
in life. We're done talking about hunting. You mentioned this word, peck-pecks.
Yeah.
What is this?
It's pussy in one of the languages in the Philippines.
That means pussy?
Mm-hmm. Peck-pecks.
As in cat or as in vagina?
Vagina.
Interesting.
Yeah. Smelly damn vagina, I think, is what it actually would translate to.
Yuck. That's a fun fact, yeah.
That's about it, though.
Yeah, peck. That's, yeah. Fun fact for the day. Peck means vagina in one of the language of the Philippines.
Yeah.
How many languages do they have?
Dude, you're asking the wrong guy.
You're not from the Philippines.
I'm from Brewston. You know what I mean?
Speaking
what
of
do
Brewston,
I know?
I'm glad that you brought up Brewston,
Okay.
because I went to Screech Owl Brewing for the first time the other day, and it was delightful. It is one of the best kept secrets of Preston County, and I know it's not a secret,
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
but it is out there. It's out in the middle of... It's in the rural... It's just a really rural area
Yeah. It's in it's at a person's house.
in the middle of the country.
Yeah.
And that place is awesome, though. The guy who owns it, super nice guy. The food was great. The
Are you
beer
talking
was
about the
good.
younger or older guy?
Jameson. I think he's the younger guy.
Yeah. His dad is the older guy.
Yeah, he really likes my mom's beard oil.
Oh, yeah? That's
Loves
nice.
it. Loves it.
That's very nice.
But he does not like the peppermint scented one. He said, I'll give you that one back.
Interesting.
Yeah. But,
He was being nice about it, though.
yeah, he's just being old about it.
Well, he was saying he doesn't want it to go to waste.
He said, I want more beard oil that's non-scented. But I do want to give you back the peppermint kind because I don't like it.
Yeah.
He's just being old about it. Straightforward and
Well, you know what?
he's been so polite about it.
If he would have said, I really appreciate that you gave me this, I'm going to give all of it back, that
Yeah.
would be bad.
Yeah.
He would never do that.
No.
But because he said, I'm going to give you this back, because he's thinking they're going to be like, hey, you gave me this, I really appreciate it, but you can sell this. This is an item you can sell. You're missing out on a sale here. You don't
Yeah.
have to make as much. He was just looking out.
I think by meeting him, Jameson, the younger guy, by the way, I think might be a segue for me to be able to design one of their logos for them at some point. Because he was a cool guy.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to tattoo their ring fingers
Oh, yeah.
at some point. Maybe.
Just rings, though.
Yeah, just rings.
You're not going to do little owls?
Not on them. I think it's just probably just their ring fingers. But I might design an L for them down the road.
You know how I heard about Screech Owl Brewing?
How?
Didn't even know who it was. I've known them for a long time. Didn't even know who did it. Nothing. I was in Pizza Pro, and I looked up, and there's a T-shirt that says Screech Owl Brewing. And I was like, "Oh, that's cool. We have someone brewing beer here." Little did I know that. Then I like a week later, I went to a different bar, and all their beers there. It might have been a little longer than that. Within that year,
Yeah.
all their stuff was everywhere. And they're just super nice people.
They're so nice.
They're just the nicest. What's his face's wife? Jameson was a youth leader for a church.
I believe that.
That was his job.
He's wonderful.
That was his job.
He's so nice.
He moved back and started doing this. One of the wives, either Jameson's mother or wife.
He has multiple wives.
Interesting.
That's a lie. But go ahead.
Now I'm confused. Does this guy have a wife?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't.
He
Speak on
definitely
that.
does. If he doesn't, no one does, because that guy is a sweetie.
He's a sweetie.
He's a sweetie.
He
deserves
sweet.
a wife, and he's a sweetie that deserves a wife. And this is me speaking. He would not want me to say this, but he could have anybody he wants, buddy. But he doesn't.
I do believe that. I do think he could have anybody he wants.
Yep. I mean,
but he doesn't. He has a wife.
There's
allegedly.
There's plenty of men out there that want him. I'll tell you that.
Allegedly. I can't speak for sure because I talked to the guy for 2 seconds.
Right.
You probably encountered him more than I have.
I have. Yeah, a bunch.
Literally.
Yeah, they went to our church when I was a kid.
Interesting.
The older lady that she worked for the census back in the day, she got in trouble for spreading she was talking about the Bible and got in trouble while she was doing the census, going house to house.
Interesting.
And I think that's hilarious. That's how nice they are. I always say that's how nice they are, is that the lady got in trouble for talking about the Bible once.
Yeah. Yeah, that is nice.
They also,
for some people, if you're Christian.
They also just don't. Well, it's like, you know what they could get in trouble for? I don't know. Serial killing. That's something that probably a census worker, that would be a really good undercover thing for a census worker. It's like, I'm going to work the census so I can gain my way into people's homes and kill them all.
Yeah. That would be a good job for a serial killer.
Or an intruder. Or a rapist. Or anybody that just wants in. Someone lonely.
Yeah, maybe you have trouble meeting people.
Speed dating didn't work, so maybe I'll do the census.
Work for the census.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I hope she's single. It's like, are you single? No. All right, I think we're done here.
And there's just one of you in the house? Okay. No, I have another
Any
person
pets?
here. Are they single?
Oh, cat? All right, I think we're done here. So you're a 28-year-old female? Okay. And your name is? Okay. And what kind of dog do you have?
Okay.
Husky. Okay. All right. I think we're done here.
And I'm out.
Oh, and you don't like going to Crockett's on the weekends? All right.
Okay. We're done. Wait. And you only drink coffee, black.
German Shepherd? Cuban cigars, I bet. All right, I think we're done here.
Okay, we are done here.
So you're telling me not Cowboy Ranch?
I think we're done here.
All right. I'm as a part of the census, I actually made it so you are not a resident of the United States
You're
anymore.
aware of other flavors of Doritos?
Other than blue?
We are done here.
We're done. Oh, when you pass the chips in the aisle and you're not going to get Doritos, you're going to get Lay's baked and not salt and vinegar Utz.
I think we're done here.
I think we're done. I think we're freaking done.
Oh, you want a Dr. Pepper? Okay, yeah, I'll get you. You want a diet? Dr. Pepper. We're done here.
We're done.
We're done.
Oh, so what did you get for your grandkids this year? Gift cards?
Yeah.
To Subway?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're done. Yeah, we're done.
Oh, the last time you got gas, you saw the sheets, but you went to Citgo. Okay, done. We're done. Okay. Podcast is done.
So you're telling me that you think that the podcast should be over now?
I think the podcast is done, but I do want to mention to everybody.
I think we're done.
Get on our Instagram. Follow our Instagram. Today's Pray. Get on our TikTok. Follow our TikTok. Today's Pray podcast. And we will see everybody next week. And I hope you enjoyed the rap. And also, we love you.